Hey Art Snackers, welcome back to the channel. As most of you know, or in case you're new here, my name is Roxanne, also known as By Bun, and I'm a mixed media artist and illustrator. 'Tis the season for some holiday cheer, and oh my, do we have a lot to cheer about with this month's box. We've got a couple of new to ArtSnacks items, and for us Plus subscribers, we're getting two different substrates. And who would have known I would have had so much fun with the December box? That's right, I said gnome. Stay tuned to see just what I'm talking about, because this is the ArtSnacks box breakdown. Welcome back to another box breakdown, the monthly video series where we take a closer look at some of the supplies and techniques found in the latest ArtSnacks box. Season's greetings, snackers, and I mean that quite literally, as we'll be illustrating a greeting card using this month's supplies. ArtSnacks is making things really easy with two substrates to choose from in the Plus box. So let's grab one of those now and get things started. First up, we've got the Strathmore 400 series mixed media cards and envelopes. This 10-pack card and envelope set is made of heavyweight paper, so it can withstand a wide range of mediums, both wet and dry. It's sturdy as watercolor paper, but has a smooth vellum finish, so it's really easy to draw on. Here, you'll see I'm using the pencil from the October box to create my drawing. For my design, I'm sketching up a winter gnome doing some skiing. And for a fun and festive twist, not only am I gonna put him into a snow globe, but I'm gonna make it look like he's breaking out of it. With my sketch ready to go, I now want to outline this guy. For this, I'm grabbing our next item, the Edding 1880 Draw Liner. This right here is a classic and reliable fine line pen. It's got a metal encased fiber tip that features waterproof, light fast, and quick drying ink. I also grabbed the 0.4 size nib in my box, perfect for detailing. For my gnome, I'll be using this pen to outline my sketch. It's got great consistency, making this a super ideal tool for outlining. And you all know me by now that I'm a big fan of a classic black fine liner like this. Once everything is outlined, I'll then use this pen to fill in any solid areas of black. I'm also intentionally using this pen first because it's waterproof when dry. This will come in handy for something I'm doing a little later on. Once everything is outlined and filled in, it's time to add some color. Next up, I'm grabbing the Caron Brush Marker Pro. This marker features intense dye-based liquid paint and a flexible nylon brush tip. You can actually see the liquid in the body of the marker, by the way, and wow, this is one of the juiciest markers I think I've ever used. The color is also crazy vibrant. I got a blue shade in my box, which is perfect to fill in my gnome ski attire. With the way it applies, your marker strokes are practically invisible, so you don't have to worry about stopping and starting when you're filling in an area of your drawing. The dye-based liquid also happens to be water soluble, so that means you can come at it with a wet paintbrush to drag out some color. Here, I'm using the water brush we got from the May 2019 box to pull out some color into his pants. I'll then use this same technique to help create a frosty look to my snow globe. As I soak my drawing, you'll see that the mixed media paper is great for techniques like this because it can withstand the wet application. This is also why I use that black pen first, because it's totally waterproof while I'm fanning out the color. Now you might have noticed by now that our snow globe is just kind of floating about in space here. So while my paper is drying, let's go ahead and create a base for it. For this, I'm grabbing our second substrate from the ArtSnacks Plus box, the ArtSnacks and Legion Paper Cereal Ultra Black Paper Pad. ArtSnacks and Legion Paper have teamed up to present you with this limited edition ultra black paper. It's the most intense shade of black paper ever produced by a paper mill. This sturdy 280 GSM paper can withstand a lot of media, has a smooth satin surface, and you're getting 15 sheets made just for us snackers. For my greeting card, I'll be using this paper to create a base for my snow globe. I first made a template with some tracing paper, then cut out the shape with the black paper. While my scissors are out, I'm gonna go ahead and cut out my winter gnome to give it a die cut look. I'm also being cautious not to cut into the greeting card fold, that way it will still open up. With the big chunks cut away, I'll then come in with a X-Acto knife to really clean things up. Once he's all trimmed, I'll simply glue my globe to the base. So you haven't seen them yet, but that black paper actually pairs perfectly with our last two items from this month's box. Let's take a look at one of those now. This is the Kuretake-zig Wink of Luna metallic brush pen. This soft nylon brush tipped pen delivers gorgeous metallic color that's great on both light and dark paper. The body design is also kind of fun as it mimics the look of a beauty product. Hi, how are ya? Just, don't use this on your face. Prior to use, be sure to twist the pen apart and remove the plastic ring. Then give it a good shake and gently squeeze to get the ink flowing. To note, brush pens like this can take some time to get moving, so be patient while pushing out that ink. Back over on my snow globe greeting card, I'll start by adding some details on my winter gnome. You'll see that the tip of this brush is fine enough to weasel into smaller spaces. Once my gnome is blinged out, I'll now add some details on the ultra black paper base. And wow, does that gold really pop on that paper. After all that metallic shine is in, I'm now going to grab our last item from this month's box to finish up my gnome. Meet the Kuretake-zig White Cartoonist Brush Pen. ArtSnacks is once again dishing out a supply perfect for that black paper. Oh no, you didn't, ArtSnacks! But yes, they did. This brush pen has an extra fine tip, which is great for adding in highlights and detailing. It also has got a super pigmented and water-resistant white ink. Like our previous item, you want to take your pen apart and remove that plastic ring. Once reassembled, you can then begin to push the ink into the tip. Again, be patient for that ink to get flowing. Now before I start working on the base again, I'll use this white pen to add some highlights to my gnome. I'll also do another technique of layering it with our black pen. I'll just put down some lines, then apply the white on top. It's a simple way to add some dimension to things without having full-blown dark details. Since this gnome is breaking out of his snow globe, I'm going to use the white ink to convey snow melting onto the base. It's like this frosty dude has no mercy for this globe. Oh, gnome puns. To finish things up, I'll do a few final touch-ups with the Edding Draw Liner. And there you have it, guys, the December ArtSnacks box. Pretty sure this guy is really racing gnome for the holidays. Okay, I'll stop now. If you're new to ArtSnacks and want to start getting your monthly supplies, there's a link down below where you can sign up. Of course, while you're here, don't forget to give this video a like, subscribe for future box breakdowns, join us over on Mix, and follow ArtSnacks on social media. On behalf of myself and the ArtSnacks crew, I'd like to wish all you snackers happy holidays and a wonderful new year. This has been another ArtSnacks box breakdown, and I'll see you next year. Bye!